Hello and welcome to Stampin' on the Hill. For those of you who may not know me, I'm Deb Keyes and I run this little stamping business right out of my home and I love it. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. I sure did. We didn't have any snow for Christmas, so that was a bit disappointing. I'm trying to read comments here as I'm going on because I wanted to give a couple of minutes. I know there's a delay, but a couple of minutes for anybody who wants to join so that they can find us. Anyway, we didn't have any snow for Christmas, which was a little bit disappointing because it's always fun to have snow on Christmas. But the weather has made up for it now. We have been cold and blustery and snowy, and although we don't have a ton of snow like some of our counterparts in Michigan here, we do have some anyway. So it's white out there. Let's see. I have been doing some scrapbooking lately. I'm trying really hard to get into that, but I'm really bad at taking pictures, and then I'm trying to do a scrapbook, and then I don't find the pictures that I want to use. So anyway, I'm trying. As most of you know, or maybe you didn't, but it has always been my dream to retire from my full-time job and do stamping full-time. And as of April this year, I was able to do that. And it's been fun. It's been a journey, but that leads us into why I'm making all these changes. I'm trying to keep things fresh. So that's one of the main reasons for making changes in the first place. But I wanted to take this opportunity to give you a kind of a rundown of what to expect with the changes in the current year. Well, I should say the next year because today's New Year's Eve. So we're going to start doing a monthly color sketch. And a color sketch is where I will give you like 3 colors to use in combination. You could also use some white and black. The graphic that I post will actually show you what you can use as like alternative colors. But the main idea is to use the 3 basic colors that I have in the graphic. I'm going to try to remember. So the first one goes live tomorrow, and I'm going to try to remember to go back in and pin it because as I schedule my posts in Facebook, I can't pin them until after they've gone live. So how do you participate? So you can participate by using what you have, even if the colors aren't the exact same colors. Maybe you have a bit of a shade off and you don't have the exact color. That's okay. Just trying to get people stamping, trying to get your juices flowing. So I'm going to offer that once a month. You have all month long to complete the challenge and post your picture back to that pinned graphic as a comment. And then I will draw a winner at the beginning of the following month. So winners are going to get some kind of prize. I don't know what they are yet, and I'm sure the prize will change each month depending on what I happen to have on hand or whatever. But so that's the first thing, a monthly color challenge. The next thing that is changing a bit is I've decided to go with 2 emails per month instead of just 1. I've been trying so hard to hang on to not cluttering your inbox, but it's been proven to me that getting more frequent emails is actually better. And I'm hoping that you take the time, if you are an email subscriber, I'm hoping you take the time to read through them all. So what I've done is I've segregated the email so that the newest stuff will be on the top, and then there will be like some verbiage that says the stuff below here you have previously seen, like in the last email or something like that. So, you know, if you did read the first email of the month, when you got the second one, you only need to read down until you see that notice because you already have the other information. Let's see. Another new thing that I'm planning to do is I'm going to host a mystery stamping. I've kind of dabbled with this a little bit in the past, and I always like to go to mystery stamping events, so I'm hoping that you will as well. What will happen for a mystery stamping event is it'll be live on Facebook, and I don't know if you can hear the sirens in the background. Something must be going on. That's the second time they have run through. Anyway, I apologize for the noise. Anyway, so I will post, so that this will be the first Wednesday of each month. So on that Monday before, I will post the first clue, which is going to be to gather your supplies. So I will give you a list of general supplies, how much DSP and what sizes to cut it to, how much cardstock and what sizes to cut it to. I will give you general description of like the size and type, whether it's a greeting of a stamp set, like a greeting stamp set or a graphic stamp set or something like that. So I will give you some general ideas of what to gather. And then when we go live on Wednesday, then you'll have all your supplies together and I will read through and show you the clues that I have prepared. And you will just do one step at a time in creating a card. Now, everybody's card's going to look different. There's no right or wrong. And the first rule is to have fun. So, and nobody's wrong. So it's always fun when I do them, it's always fun to see what the outcomes are because everybody's are different. Everybody uses different stamp sets and different colors and whatever else. So I'm hoping that you will join me and participate and have some fun with us. If you don't happen to be able to catch the mystery stamping live, Facebook only allows the lives to stay live or as a recorded live for 30 days now. So I'm planning to download those mystery stamping sessions and put them on my YouTube channel, which is Stampin' on the Hill as well, in case you haven't found me there yet. So I will post them on a playlist called Mystery Stamping. And you can then, watching the replay, then you'll be able to start and stop it. So if you don't happen to catch me live, go ahead and watch the replay. Maybe that's better. I encourage you to come live with us anyway and see. Whoops, that was nice. Good job on the camera there, Deb. Sorry about that. I encourage you to come live and see what all the fun is. And even if you don't participate like the first time or maybe even the second time, eventually you'll be comfortable enough to stamp right along with us because it'll all make sense after the first or second time that you've participated. But with the replay available, then you'll be able to like stop the recording, do that step if I'm going too fast, and then go ahead and push start again to do the next step. I'm hoping that I won't go too fast, but hey, Deb, thanks for joining. I miss you down in Florida. I'm sure it's beautiful there. So let's see. So everybody, even you, Deb, from Florida, can participate in mystery stamping, and I hope that you will. Let's see. So the other thing that I'm introducing, well, revamping, I guess, is our monthly classes. The class that I usually do started out being in-person classes on the third Monday of every month, and those will continue. I have recently added a virtual class option as well. So, sorry, I'm reading the comments. Frost on the windshields in Florida. That's amazing. well, we have frost on the windshields every day here, so I'm sorry. I'm not feeling sorry for you. Anyhow, I'm still going to do the classes, the in-live or in-person classes at 1 o'clock and 6 o'clock. I'm going to be using the product of the month, my product of the month. So don't confuse that with Stampin' Up's product of the month that they've now just introduced as well. But I will go ahead and announce what the product of the month is going to be. You'll have the opportunity to add it to your order because the classes are going to be free with a $35 purchase. So the kind of idea is you could stamp with whatever you want, but I'm hoping that you will purchase whatever my product of the month is going to be as your $35 purchase and do the class for free. So what you'll get when you do the class for free with a $35 purchase is all of the products to do 6 cards. So the consumable products, you still have to have your own stamp set and folders, if embossing folders and that kind of stuff. If you wish to use those, you could also just get the supplies and make the stuff on your own with the stamp sets and whatever else that you have. But so we're going to make 6 cards. There's going to be 2 each of 3 designs. I'm trying to read my notes so I don't forget to say something. I'm going to have, whether you come in person or virtual, well, if you're virtual, when you make your purchase, you're either going to purchase the class or you're going to purchase supplies, and I will have the information that I need for the virtual people to send you your products. But if you're coming to an in-person class, I would also ask that you please fill out the Google form sheet for which class time that you'd like to come to. That way, because there's still only 6 seats at my table, so I need to be able to monitor that we're not overcrowded trying to craft, because that's bad. So I'm asking for you to RSVP at the end of the month prior to the class. So right now, today's the last day to RSVP for the January class. I will put, if you're local and you choose to place an order, that $35 order, I will do a group shipping code. Now the group shipping code is only good for 3 days. I'm going to add it to the comments here a second. There it goes. So the group shipping is only good for 3 days. I started it on Monday. So I think today's the last day to use that group shipping. But what it does is allows you to, instead, for your $35 purchase, instead of spending $7.95, which is the minimum shipping, it allows you to only spend the 11%, which is the alternative shipping amount. So you'll be able, and then you'll just pick it up from my house when you come for class, and that'll work. So RSVP by the end of today to come to January's class, and then it'll go forward. So you'll RSVP by the end of January to come to February's class, and so on. If you bring a friend to class, these in-person classes, and it has to be a person who's new to me, has never been to one of my classes before, I will give both you and your friend a free gift. And then I'm already mentioned that the in-person classes are still going to be at 1 o'clock and 6 o'clock on that third Monday of the month. The virtual class, same thing. You're going to RSVP by the end of December to do the January's class. And then I will send you the products to make the class with written tutorials for them. I will also there will be a QR code, because I will post the class, me making those class projects live pretty much. It'll be pre-recorded, but with mistakes and everything. And then because when I make mistakes, then you get to see how I fix those mistakes too. So sometimes that's helpful. So I will send the QR code to watch the video, but it will also post on that Wednesday after our in-person class on Facebook. Let's see. For the virtual class attendees, I will make sure that I try to get your materials so that you can participate in the class, but I will try to get them sent in the mail by the second Friday of the month. Hence why I kind of need that RSVP by the end of the previous month so that I can make sure that I order, receive, cut, and ship everything. That only gives me like 2 weeks, sometimes less. But I feel like I just thought of something that I forgot to say. Oh, so if you choose, there's another option. If you choose to not spend the $35 to get the class for free, you can actually just pay for the class and it'll be $25. For you virtual people, I need to add on an extra $5 for shipping. But so realistically, it's a better deal to get the class for free by placing your order. Plus you get to get Stampin' Rewards so that you can use those at a later date. And there's all kinds of perks when you create an account and place your orders online. All right, so I will make sure that I post the product of the month. Oh my goodness gracious. This is not working for me. All right, I might just have to hold this camera. I think that's okay. Weird. I think I need to get a new stand. Huh. Anyway, so I'm going to announce this during the second week of the month. I'm going to announce what the product of the month is for next month. So then you have those last, say, 2 weeks-ish of the month to go ahead and place your orders if you want to get the class for free and whatnot. So I know there's a lot of changes, but I'm hoping that they're going to be good changes for you as well as for me. Some tweaking may be necessary as we go along, so please bear with me. I've got lots of things. We ran into a snafu yesterday with a friend of mine trying to sign up for the class and the form not working. So I think I fixed that. Fingers crossed that everything will be good. And I wish you all a safe and happy new year. If you're going out tonight, have fun. I know Tom's, and there's the dog. Tom's playing. So that's our plan. We'll see how it goes. We're both kind of under the weather with a cold. So who knows? Maybe I'll just stay home. Old people. So thank you for joining me. And I hope that I can see you soon. Thank you. Bye.